Hey guys, I know I did a tutorial on this look in a previous video, but I've came back today because I wanted to do a review on a product that I purchased myself, and it is the Sedona Lace 12 brush kit. This is my brush set, and I got it in black because if you was to get it in pink, you would get a pink case as well. This is the brushes that came in the brush kit right here. This is it right here, and they are some very good quality brushes except for one, and I'm gonna tell you which one it is. So if you want to stay tuned and watch me review all 12 of these brushes, just keep watching. Okay guys, I'm going to go over a product that I basically purchased, which is the title above, which is my Sedona 12-piece kit brush, and I'm gonna go over each brush one by one, give you the number, give you the name, whatever. I'm just gonna give it to you within this whole video. This video won't be long anyway because I'm gonna chop it up anyway. So starting with the first brush, which is the 376 powder brush, and this is what it looks like and whatnot. Very fluffy, I know, fluffy for your average powder brush. This is the one that shuts, and I'm gonna tell you why it shuts, because I don't know if this was a bad brush, but when I first used it, it wasn't really shutting that much, but it's like it's been shutting a lot ever since I washed it. I don't know if it's a certain way that I washed it or if it's just not a good quality brush. I don't really appreciate the fact that after I only washed it once, that it wants to start shedding and whatnot. So, but other than that, it is a good face powder brush. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't do its job, because it does do a well powder application, and it's so soft. I mean, all the brushes are soft. All 12 brushes are soft. We're moving on to the second brush, which is the 813 dual fiber, your typical stippling brush. This is what it looks like, and I use this as a foundation application because it's so right on point. Like, I stipple on with this, and then I use a flat top brush to blend out the rest of my foundation. This is soft as well. Very nice. It doesn't shed. It didn't shed yet, and I don't want it to shed yet. So yeah, this is basically the dual fiber brush right there. Number 3 is the angled contour brush, and this is number 850, and this is like your typical angled contour brush. Use this to contour and apply blush or apply your highlight, or you could apply your highlight with your stippling brush as well. Your stippling brush can be used for various activities besides just stippling on your foundation. Number 4, which is your typical foundation. All of these brushes are very typical. They just come in a 12-piece kit. So yeah, this is the foundation brush right here. Sorry, this is 727, and this is your foundation brush. Very soft, very big. It gets, I really don't use this as a foundation. I use this as like a big concealer brush. I don't know why, but I apply my concealer on, and then I use a new method that I recently used, which is using a blending brush to blend out your concealer, because I feel as though like when you use a concealer brush, it doesn't blend out as much as you want it to. So I just apply this. I use this brush as a large concealer brush, and then I use the blending brush to blend out my concealer. Number 5 is next, the concealer brush. This is it right here, and it's just a small concealer brush, good to get into little corners and define your concealer if you want to apply down the bridge of your nose or above your cupid's bones or your chin, or just apply a highlight color, anything of that matter. Nothing too fancy about this brush, but I like it, I guess. Moving on to the eyeshadow brush, the eyeshadow brushes. This is number 1 out of the 6 brushes. This is the first one, and it is 305, and it is your little eyeshadow brush. Use this to pack on your lid and whatnot. Not really gonna go into detail about that, but you have your angled angled eyeshadow brush. Get a close up on that. Angled eyeshadow brush. This is what it looks like. Very typical. Just add this as your brow. Use this as your brow, or you could just put this if you want to define crease color. You can use this as your crease color. I find it better you can use this as your crease color. Number 3. Yeah, number 3. Pencil brush. You know, if you want to make a cut crease look, you can just apply this into your crease and make a defined crease. Especially if you're doing a cut crease look, you could definitely use this as a cut crease blender to blend out the cut crease so it won't look too harsh on your eye. And also, this is in 904. 904. That's the number of the brush. Moving on to number 5. This is a blender's brush, and this is your taper blending brush. Very skinny, very good to get into those crease, blend out those colors in your crease so your colors won't look too harsh. Very good at doing its job, and the number is in 863. I don't know if you guys can see that. 863, and yeah, it's a very nice tapered blending brush. Next is your large eyeshadow brush, and this is in 941. That's what it looks like. Very big. Good for applying your highlight as well. I never use this as a highlight brush, but I can say I will use it as a highlight brush because it looks like it does its job too. So yeah, I never use this brush, but I'm gonna use it. After I do this review, I'm going to use it. So yeah, moving on to number 11 out of all the brushes. Thin eyeliner brush. Very thin, very skinny. You can use this as a lip brush too. I use this as a lip brush to apply my lipstick because I think it's better that way, and plus I like it. And if it was to be an eyeliner brush, your eyeliner would come out super thick unless you're doing a winged look, or if you don't want it to look too thick. I'm really a big fan. I'm starting to become a big fan of liquid eyeliner. Anyway, but like I was saying, because my camera keeps acting like a butthole, so finishing off my statement, what I was saying that my favorite liquid eyeliner is my L'Oreal's Linear Intense in black, in carbon black. I love that liner so much, and this is what I'm wearing on my top lash lines. I really recommend this brush as a lip brush, or if you want a thick winged eyeliner, you can use this angled eyeliner brush as that. Moving last but not least into 561. This is a angled eyeliner brush. You can use this to define your eyebrows, get underneath your eye. You can use this as your top line, your top lash line as well. I use this brush for my eyebrows because I just like how it fills in the brow, and then when I use the concealer to clean up the look, it does a nice job at cleaning up the eyebrows. So yeah, this is my review on the Sedona Lace brush kits. So I got, like I said, they have them in black and in pink. I think they're typically waiting on a new stock to come in, so if you would like to purchase this brush, giving you a heads up, it is $60, and they also have plenty of other brushes that you can buy from their website. I will post a link down below, so in case you're wondering if you want to buy a brush kit or anything like that, I would especially recommend this if you are a beginner and you don't want to buy each brush one by one. You could just buy a kit with all 12 defined brushes in here. I mean, it's worth the price. You're getting good quality. I wouldn't say that they are some bad brushes, because they are some very, very good brushes, and I'm glad that I purchased it. So comment, rate, and subscribe. Give me your opinion. Your opinion does matter. Your comments does matter. Everything that you put on my page really matters. So bye.